breaking. Nnamdi appeals court judgment returning 7 of 15 charges against him, alleges miscarriage of justice. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Kanu has been standing trial on an amended 15-count charge bordering on treasonable felony. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has appealed a recent ruling of the Federal High Court which struck out 8 of the 15-count charge filed against him. Kanu has been standing trial on an amended 15-count charge bordering on treasonable felony. On April 8, Binta Nyako, the judge ruling on Kanu's application on Friday, struck out count 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, which means the IPOB leader is to stand trial on count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 15. But in the appeal issued on Friday and signed by his lead counsel, Mike Ozekome, as obtained by Sahara reporters, Kanu prayed the Court of Appeal in Abuja to dismiss the remaining charges against him and discharge him. The separatist leader faulted Nyako's ruling on the case, arguing that the judge erred in several areas which amount to a miscarriage of justice. It reads, Ground 1, Error in Law. The learned trial judge erred in law when he failed to consider, make a finding of facts, and accordingly pronounce on issue 1 raised for the trial court's determination, relating to the extraordinary rendition of the appellant and thereby occasioned by a miscarriage of justice. Ground 2, Error in Law. The learned trial judge erred in law when he held that the defendant is being charged under Section 1(2) of the Terrorism Act, which has been reproduced above. Any offense alleged to have been committed within or outside Nigeria can be brought under the Act, thereby occasioning a miscarriage of justice. Ground 3, Error in Law. The learned trial judge erred in law when he held that although the status of the indigenous people of Biafra as a proscribed organization is a subject matter before the Court of Appeal, but as long as the appeal has not been determined, the order of court prescribing is still on force until set aside, and thereby occasioning a miscarriage of justice. Ground 4, Error in Law. The learned trial judge erred in law when, in the exercise of the powers conferred on him by Section 2164 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015, swore to amended count 15 of a charge, which is founded on an allegation of importation of a radio transmitter in Ubulu, Isuzo, in Ihiala local government area of Anambra State, and proceeded to assume jurisdiction over offenses allegedly committed outside its territorial jurisdiction, and thereby occasioned a miscarriage of justice. Ground 5, Error in Law. The learned judge trial erred in law when he held that trials before the Federal High Court are summary and consequently ruled that counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 15 show some semblance of allegation of an offense on which the court can proceed to trial and thereby occasioned a miscarriage of justice. All this BB grammar is not necessary. I've said it several times before that they are yet to tell we. They're not even telling us. This government is doing it for itself. Are people saying what is going on? They claim that they are doing a work that is a general work, but they are working for themselves. Now, you're trying this man. Let's not forget that this particular man in question recently, I think there's a particular act. I think there's a particular should I say, an act or a bill that was signed into law that terrorism charges will no longer be done in the open. When they talk of terrorism charges now, it is whenever this man goes to court, that it is only the people who the security, I think the security people, I think the DSS people, allows, or the court allows. I can't really say. This man, they have not come out to tell us this is offense, bringing facts. All they've been doing is rigmaroling since how many months? This man has almost spent a year. Let us not forget that justice delayed is justice denied. I have not seen anything wrong this man has done. If you are going to claim that he's the one inciting people, incite how? How? If you're going to claim that he's the one sending people, most especially the violence going on in the southeastern region, prove it. Prove it. Let us see how he has been the one causing these things. Yes, prove it. I don't know who is advising his lawyers, but that person is a legal oracle. Kanu is not sitting and waiting for judgment to be delivered on his case. He is disturbing the court 24 hours with charges against the federal government. He is suing the government in Umuahia, Abuja, and International Criminal Court at the same time. This man called Kanu is a man of kids. Hey, my goodness. That, like I've said earlier before, this man and this other Yoruba nation leader, Sunday Igboho, both of them, they have committed no crime. No crime at all. I don't see the crime that these people have committed. And the thing is, they're charging him to court without even looking at what the government has done to him. Let's not forget that this man's house was raided. I've not heard anything concerning that issue. Apart from the fact that his house was raided, people died from the raid. When they were bringing him back, they treated him like a common criminal. That one too, I've not heard when they say, oh, they're asking who did this to him. The person should be prosecuted. Shame only people they offend government. For our country, I can tell you that get plenty people where government don't offend. People say no be they offend people. Now government, now they offend us for Nigeria. On those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.